It's me, NYSE Einstein, from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange, having a bit of a crazy hair day. This market has done some wild and crazy turnarounds today. We came in this morning, market was lagging down around 100 points. We're back in the fear mode. There was a shock over the Brexit. There was a rally back on numerous things that we've talked about. I don't need to reiterate them. And then suddenly, over the weekend, which we talked about yesterday, once the wagons circled the field and the animals and everything else sort of fell by the wayside, and we're left with a world that is still in shock about the Brexit, we are now in fear mode, right? That's what people are picking up on. We're looking at questionable banking security levels, supportive currencies in Italy and whatnot, and the banking sector is in deep fear mode worldwide, right? We did survive our stress test here in the States, and that contributed to last week's rally. But we've got questionable stuff going on in Italy. We've got questionable relationships between the ECB backing banks and their questionable practices and their questionable balance sheet and whatnot. Deutsche Bank looking at potential rumors that their bank sheets are not copacetic and whatnot. So we're in fear mode now, right? Net at the end of today, we had a massive turnaround in the marketplace. Okay, so let's talk about what happened this morning. We came in, we're down 110 points. We're in fear mode. Market looked a bit broken, looked a bit heavy on the sell side, and we hit a couple technical support levels, right? And then suddenly, apparently, somebody in Holland, one of the ECB big deal players, came out with a report that I'm not really sure that I understand it that well, but apparently it coincided with the turnaround in the market, because the market went from 207.50 in the spiders all the way up virtually to 2100. So we had a 250 point rally in the market. That basically the Italian banks were able to flush out their problems, and that they would be able to support their problems without having backing from the ECB. I don't know. It's a little over my head. I haven't done the research yet. All I know was this market responded to whatever that was. He aptly is a gentleman from Holland who has a lot of weight in the ECB and in Europe and in the banking system, and his statements obviously hold a lot of water. Market turned around, rallied back. Look at the chart. It's outrageous, an outrageous turnaround. 207.50 on the low, basically 2100 on the high. Market rallied through the end of today. It was a bit of a rebound. It was questionable. No one knew. It caught us by surprise. The FOMC minutes came out, and they talked about the fact that clearly raising interest rates is off the table. That was something we all knew, so I don't think that had anything to do with anything. Net, we closed right off the highs. The Dow's at 17,920. Market looks strong. Whether we decouple what's going on around the world, whether this ends up being a safe haven, whether there's fresh money coming into the market, these are all things that are on the table. We'll know more as the week goes by. Short week here, Independence Day. I'm in a quandary. I don't know what to tell you right now, except that we sold off hard, we rallied back hard. That's what the day brought. NYSE Einstein, calling in a night. Love you all. Later.